Shut up and sit down.
Essay on Forest. Long and short essay on forest in English for children and students. Forests are the lifeline of the existence of the earth. Without forest cover on this planet, devastating and cascading effects on the life cycle and climate change can be seen with a negative impact on human life. Forests are made up of trees, shrubs, grasses, herbs, and much more. They are home to millions of animal species and birds. Forests are also a blessing for mankind as it provides many resources that human beings can use to survive and prosper. Importance of forest. Let us understand why the forest is important. Forests are home to many wild animals like elephants, tigers, lions, cheetahs, rhinoceros, wolves, etc., which would otherwise become extinct if they are made to live without forest. And these animals are of utmost importance for a healthy food cycle. Each animal, whether carnivorous or herbivorous or omnivorous, has to play their part in maintaining this food cycle. Any disturbance in the cycle will lead to a ripple effect that can affect the food chain, which ultimately leads to the extinction of animals and human beings. Secondly, forests provide resources like wood, nutrients, rare timber, food, fuel, and much more to human beings for their survival. Early humans were solely dependent on the forest for food and fuel to eat and survive. But as man evolved and his mental horizon expanded, he started taking advantage of various other resources that forests provided us with, including cutting down forest land for agriculture purposes, killing animals for furs, horns, and organs, and conducting deforestation drives to expand cities and villages. This greed and irresponsibility of mankind have led to a decrease in the forest cover in the world, leading to global warming, floods, desertification, forest fires, extinctions, biodiversity losses, and much more. Effects of deforestation. In this informative essay on the forest, let us also discuss a few points on the effects of deforestation, essay on forest and wildlife. Change in climate and animal extinction. Forest is the main source of oxygen in the world. As man has been grabbing forest lands for urbanization and industrialization, the number of trees has reduced, leading to less pumping of oxygen into the atmosphere on one hand and an increase in emission of carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and other toxic gases into the atmosphere. On the other hand, leading to climate change and global warming. These effects are seen in the extinction of polar bears in Antarctica and various other species of wildlife across the world. The effects of deforestation can be seen in the melting of glaciers, leading to floods and famine around the world. Agriculture and food cycle. The roots of the trees in the forest hold the soil together and provide nutrients to it. But as trees are cut down, the soil becomes loose and starts eroding. The particles in the soil get eroded day by day and are carried away by wind and water, leading to desertification of land. This desertified land with no nutrients and humus in the soil is not suitable for cultivation, so the man cannot grow any crops on this land ever. Also, the desertification effects can be seen on fertile soils as well, harming the agriculture cycle. The agriculture cycle is also ruined by unpredictable weather conditions, scanty rainfalls, floods and storms caused due to the effects of deforestation. Forest, if not conserved properly, can lead to devastating effects. Man has to learn how to live and live with forest and animals. Man is not the only animal on this planet. He is meant to share the forest resources with all the animals on the planet for his survival as well as to save their ecosystem. 10 lines on essay on forest. Forests are the lungs of nature that provide oxygen for us to breathe, survive, and maintain a healthy ecosystem. Forests have been a source of livelihood for millions of plants and animals on the planet. Forests provide food, fuel, and raw materials for human beings to use and prosper. Forests provide us with medicinal herbs and plants that will cure deadly disease against viruses and pathogens which would otherwise wipe out the animal species. Forests help in preventing soil erosion and maintains and enhances the fertility of the soil. Forests help in ecological balance and maintain a healthy food cycle in the system. Many tribes around the world consider the forest as God and have a religious belief concerning trees and animals. This helps them save and use the resources of the forest judicially. Deforestation will lead to climate change and an increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Removal of forest cover will lead to floods and famine in that region. Man needs to learn how to use the resources of forest and at the same time increase the forest cover on the planet to save nature so that future generations can savor the blessings that forests provide us with.